Hi, Christine Abrams here at Christine's Craft Table. I decided a few days ago to participate in the National Crochet Month Challenge. I found out about it from Lynn at Nina's Knots Crochet, and she learned about it from Ola Joe, the crocheting sailor. So if you want to participate, there's still time. I will add a link in the description box to Ola Joe's introductory video so you can get all the details. Today is actually March 7th, and I've already posted videos for days 5 and 6, but I didn't want to miss any days. So this is a catch-up video for day 1, and days 2, 3, and 4 will be coming shortly. And just a reminder, the challenge is to put out a video every day during the month of March, and each day is about a different topic. So you can get that list also on Ola Joe's video. So day 1 is called Meet the Maker. The maker I chose to meet is Olga Paltova. I contacted Olga via email, and she let me know that she was honored to be chosen and thanked me. She not only answered my few questions, but was gracious enough to send me some of her pictures to demonstrate her work. I have actually only made a few of Olga's patterns so far, but I'm very impressed by her lacy designs and her socks. Olga's YouTube channel is called just that, Olga Paltova. I will of course leave a link for you in the description box. She presently has over 145,000 subscribers and 298 videos. She's also on other social media, as well as having her own website, also called olgapaltova.com. There you will find patterns for scarves, doilies, afghans, shawls, baby blankets, socks, bookmarks, and the most intricate lacy motif designs. You can purchase her patterns on Ravelry, where she currently has about 180 listed. Here's a bit about Olga in her own words. Crochet has always been a big part of my life. It was my mom who taught me to crochet and knit when I was a little girl. It was one of the most cherished gifts she has given me in life. By the age of 9, all my dolls and teddy bears had crochet outfits that I had made. When I was a teenager, I was crocheting and knitting my own clothes. Several years ago, I started a blog out of my love for crochet doilies. I simply wanted to have a place to display them to the world. Over the years, my passion for crochet grew from merely displaying my work to creating my own patterns and to opening my very own pattern shop. Other things I love are spending time with my 2 sons, gardening, baking, and taking long walks with a trusted and devoted friend, my dog Teddy. Now, here are the questions I asked Olga, and I'm reading her responses in her own words because I feel you will get to know her better that way. I'm just sad that I cannot duplicate her wonderful Ukrainian accent. It's precious. Question 1. Where do you get your inspiration for your designs? Olga says, there are so many sources for me. I am often inspired by other forms of crafts. For example, when I designed this doily, which I named Valentina, inspiration came from the embroidery cutwork called Richelieu. I challenged myself to create a design with the same open space look. I used chains to create big open space, and instead of the embroidery stitches, I used a combination of single and double crochets. I'm not even a doily person, but I want to try these. She says, the inspiration for these sweaters came from knitting. I used half double crochets worked in the back loop only to create a knit-like fabric, and it worked well. At first glance, these sweaters can be mistaken for knitted ones. I agree. They look very cozy. She goes on. Sometimes inspiration comes from the sources of practicality and necessity. My elderly father complained about not being able to find good quality wool socks that would fit his chubby feet. So I had to make him a pair. That's how my socks pattern, which I named Socks for Chubby Feet, came to be. I have made these socks and I can testify. They are very comfortable and they have a nice roomy cuff. Olga says, and of course, I get a lot of inspiration from nature and seasonal changes. The first blooms of spring always inspire me to crochet delicate, romantic items such as doilies, lace edgings, and thread bookmarks. In summer, I love crocheting light scarves and shawls. These are the types of designs that really speak to me. They are the kind of elegance that would make a t-shirt look good. Or you could wrap it around your shoulders for a dressier occasion as well. Question 2. How much time do you put into crocheting and designing per week or day? Olga says, the time I spend crocheting and designing can vary. Some days I crochet more, some days less, but on average it's about 4 to 5 hours a day. But running a crochet business requires so much more than just crocheting and designing. Filming and editing tutorials, taking quality pictures, marketing and promoting my work on social media takes way more time than actual crocheting. Your pictures are great, by the way, Olga. Question 3. What are your favorite fibers to work with? Olga, I absolutely love mercerized cotton for summer crochet. I like that crisp look on a finished object. My best spring-summer scarves are made with lightweight mercerized cotton yarn. In fall and winter, I love crocheting with wool or wool blends. Any kind of wool, merino, alpaca, mohair, etc. I once crocheted a very delicate lacy baby hat with super fine cashmere yarn, and it was absolutely stunning. I decorated it with a crochet flower and pearl beads. Question 4. Do you have a favorite yarn company or yarn vendor? Answer. At the moment, my favorite is the Turkish yarn company called Alize, A-L-I-Z-E. I don't think their yarns are available in craft stores in the USA, such as Michael's or Joann's. I order their yarn online through Amazon. The prices are very reasonable, but because it is shipped all the way from Turkey, the shipping costs can be quite steep. For that reason, I always carefully think through my yarn needs, what kind of projects I want to make, how much yarn I will need, and then I place a big order so that I don't have to pay for shipping multiple times. That's smart. And lastly, question 5. What are your favorite crochet hooks? This one surprised me. She says, I don't have any favorites in terms of size, material, or shapes. I can crochet with anything. I mostly crochet with simple, inexpensive aluminum hooks. But I do have a dozen of vintage steel hooks in very small sizes, ranging from 0.6 millimeter to 2.0 millimeter. I hardly ever crochet with them, but they hold a special sentimental value to me. About 15 years ago, my mom and I found them at a garage sale for only $1. They are boy hooks and have made in USA imprints. Some even have a price imprint of 10 cents. I love that. Well, that wraps up Meet the Maker. I hope you enjoyed meeting Olga Paltova as much as I did, and that you'll visit her channel soon. Links to her channel and her website are in the description box. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell button so you won't miss the next video.